Hello everyone, my name is Lydia Ali and I'm going to present from my portfolio for the subject UB00402, e-portfolio for the academic reading and writing. So my topic is how to cope with anxiety and depression. And here's about me. My hobby is dance and my field of study, international business. And this is my introduction. For the reason why I choose the topic is I believe that mental problems among teenagers are not uncommon. Second, I want to learn more about anxiety and depression. And last but not least, I want the public to be more sensitive about this issue. Next, the brainstorming, which is our group main map. So this is our brainstorming main map for our group, which is our main issue is our main topic is teenage social issue in Malaysia. First, ways of preventing teen pregnancy, how to slow down the smoking habits of the youth, and last, how to cope with anxiety and depression. So the group members consists of three: me, Christine Tiara, and Nurul Izzah. In my portfolio, there is essay outline, essay draft, and essay final. So I'm going to present my complete. So this is my completed essay. So in the beginning, for the introduction, I took for the hook line from the Ministry of Health Malaysia and also based on the Survey of National Health and Morbidity 2015. And then I'm going to tell about the reason why anxiety and depression are happening, as is one of the popular mental health issue in the world based on Secretary Neurosci 2019. And then, so one of the reason is first and foremost is the brain chemistry retaliation that happen in the teenager's body. And next, the genetic of family, and last but not least is unhealthy environment. So to support my statement is for the brain chemistry retaliation, there is happen disorder neurotransmitter within the teenagers, and for the genetic of family, the history of the disease happen on their family. For example, one of their family members are having or deal with the one of the mental issue. And for the unhealthy environment is life events of the teenagers like abuse, sex harassment, or history about they lost their loved ones and so on. So one of this solution that I suggest or I got is first and foremost is family members of friends seems they are the more comfortable with the teenagers, so that is the best solution in coping with this issue. Other than that, the society to support, and last but not least, the government. So for the evaluation, I think that in my essay, I state that family members is the best of their own strength, where they are the one that more trusted for the teenagers. And I believe that some of the research say that the teenagers are more or often seek help from their family members or friends about regarding for their issue. And I think that was one of the strengths. Also, for the encouragement of the therapy, I think that the therapists can help a lot for the teenagers. But beside that, there's a weakness actually, which is the anxiety and depression patient may been used. For example, the family members spread bad rumors about regarding the issues, or maybe the therapist misuse their knowledge or their power as a psychotherapist. So I think that's all I want to present about my essay. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Christine Terajanius, currently studying International Business HE09. Today I'm going to present my e-portfolio for the UB 00402 Academic Reading and Writing subject. The topic that I choose is ways of preventing teen pregnancy in Malaysia. I choose this title for my essay because teen pregnancy is a social issue that has been happening in my surroundings lately. Even during my high school days, I happen to encounter people who are involved in such issues. I believe that as a teenager, it is my responsibility to spread awareness on this issue while figuring out ways that can be implemented to prevent teen pregnancy. Now I'm going to show you a little illustration about the content of the topic that I chose. So this is the mind map that consists of 3 topics chosen by me and my friends. So in my part, they are divided into 3, which is causes, effects, and solutions of teen pregnancy. As can be seen here, I also provide the essay outline and essay draft of my essay. Now we move further to the last section, which is the completed essay. I am going to summarize this essay. Basically, pregnancy is the term used to describe the period in which a fetus develops inside a woman's womb or uterus. Teen pregnancy is defined as any pregnancy occurring among adolescent girls aged 19 years old or younger. So there are many reasons that can contribute to the cause of teen pregnancy. First and foremost, teen pregnancy is caused by teenagers exposed to pornographic materials in the networking sites. Being exposed to pornographic adversely affects the personality of adolescents to engage in negative acts such as sexual intercourse. Other than that, there are many teenagers that consume alcohol and drugs in their early teenage years. Substance or drug use among adolescents increases the risk of unplanned pregnancies, which then increases the risk of fetal exposure to addictive teratogenic substances. Lastly, lack of sexuality education also indirectly contributes to teen pregnancy. Most teenagers obtain sources of knowledge about sexuality from friends as well as the internet, and this method is very worrying because the information obtained does not prevent them from committing premarital sex, but more towards encouraging to the negativity. So to solve this problem is significant, and therefore every party must work together to tackle this issue. First and foremost, parents should become a role model for their children and constantly monitor them. Other than that, religious institutions in a community should create a youth-friendly atmosphere. Next, governmental and non-governmental organizations hold individual awareness campaigns or seminars. In conclusion, I stated that this issue has become a global concern because it not only affects the teenager and her family, but also the society in general. Every party must prevent this from happening to avoid abortion, decline in average teenagers' mental health, and financial problems among teenagers. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurulisa binti Raziman. Today I would like to present my e-portfolio to you all, and before that, I would like to introduce myself first. I am from Papar, Sabah and I study in University Malaysia, Sabah. The course that I study is international business. I study about business because I want to be a businesswoman. The topic that I chose is how to slowing down the smoking habit of the youths. I chose this topic because I think the amount of youths nowadays that are smoking is getting larger and it needs to be solved. So I hope that my essay will be able to encourage people to slowing down the smoking habits, especially youths. So in my essay, I focus more on the bad effects and the solution of smoking. So the proper way to slowing down the smoking habits of the youths is by having a solution such as start a healthy lifestyle. As we can see here in my final essay, I have read one article which is about approximately 5 million Malaysian adults aged 15 years old and over were current smokers. Cigarette contains nicotine and many cancer-causing chemicals that are harmful to both smokers and non-smokers. Smoking cigarettes can lead to nicotine addiction and can cause many types of cancer, including cancer of the lung, larynx, mouth, esophagus, throat, kidney, bladder, pancreas, stomach, and cervix, and acute myeloid leukemia. So that is why we need to reduce the amount of teenagers that are smoking to have a quality teenagers and have a clean environment. On average, smokers die 10 years earlier than non-smokers, and most teenagers start their smoking habits simply because of the curiosity. This is mostly true because teenagers in the pre-puberty stage experience an urge to try different things, including smoking. Each day, about 2,000 people younger than 18 years old smoke their first cigarette. So this showed that the awareness of smoking is quite low. Next, there was also a bad influence by their family and friends as their family and friends are smoking and it encouraged them to start smoking. This is because teenagers tend to follow their circle's behavior. Furthermore, the main reason teenagers start their smoking habit is they want to release their stress as smoking is one of the ways for them to escape their problem. Other than that, smoking can lead to chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. So, as a solution, teenagers should start a healthy lifestyle that benefits them, such as exercise, get out of the house for a walk, go watch a movie, and spend time with non-smoking friends and family. After that, the government should play an important role, such as enforcing strict law regarding this issue. The government should sentence and fine the sellers that were found guilty when they got caught selling cigarettes to underage teenagers. Besides that, the government should make a rehabilitation program and boost promotion about it. Last but not least, society must give support to the individual who wants to put an end to smoking habits, such as bringing them to do something that could benefit and distract them from their smoke craving. In conclusion, smoking is a bad habit, and if we reduce this problem in our country, health problems would also decrease and our environment will be cleaner. So that's all for my e-portfolio presentation. Thank you for watching, everyone.